Welcome to today's deep dive, everyone. Usually, upgrading your tech, like maybe buying a shiny new computer monitor, it sets you back a couple $100.
Right, yeah, completely normal.
Yeah, but today our mission is to unpack this surprising, hidden world of high-end AV infrastructure by looking at a very specific product from HDTV Supply. It is called the Avenview FO-VGA-DVI Extender over Fiber.
Oh, that's a beast of a device.
And it really is. And here's the hook. It is a device that costs $2,195 just to convert an old video signal into a newer one. I mean, why on earth would someone pay that much?
Right, because for that price, you could easily just buy a top-of-line commercial display and a whole new PC to go with it.
Exactly.
But we are looking at a completely different scale of problem-solving here. It is not consumer-level stuff.
Okay, let's unpack this. The core mission of this device is to take an old-school analog VGA signal, push it up to 1,650 feet, which is about 500 meters, and spit it out as a high-resolution digital DVI signal at 1920 by 1200.
Which is a huge distance.
It really is. But an analog signal degrades heavily over distance, right? So how does it even survive that journey? It is like translating an ancient language into a modern one and then flawlessly shouting it across 5 football fields without losing a single syllable.
That is a highly accurate way to visualize it. And what's fascinating here is exactly how it pulls off that optical miracle. It achieves this by utilizing TMDS.
Wait, TMDS?
Yeah. Transition minimized differential signaling. Basically, before the signal even starts its journey, the device repackages that bulky analog waveform into a highly streamlined, error-resistant digital format.
Right. And to actually cross that 500 meters, it's using an 850 nanometer VCSEL optical source. VCSEL, so we're talking about vertical cavity surface emitting lasers.
Spot on.
I mean, that is heavy-duty optical hardware just to push a legacy video signal.
Exactly. It uses that high-speed laser to shoot the translated digital data down a single SE-type multi-mode fiber optic cable. And because it's multi-mode, the light can actually bounce at multiple angles inside the fiber core.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that specific combination is what allows massive amounts of visual data to travel those 1,650 feet without the signal degrading or, breaking down into static.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Because, sure, knowing it uses a high-speed laser explains the tech, but it doesn't quite excuse that $2,000 price tag.
Sure.
I have to push back on this.
Go for it.
Why wouldn't a facility just spend that $2,000 to buy brand new computers and monitors instead of relying on an adapter? Keeping an old VGA port alive for $2,000 just seems a bit crazy.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, you really have to think about the real-world application. We aren't talking about upgrading a home office here.
Yeah.
Imagine massive commercial or industrial settings. Think of a sprawling factory floor, a huge sports arena, or even a decades-old power plant control room.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, in those environments, the computers generating that old VGA signal are often deeply embedded into multi-million-dollar machinery.
Ah, so ripping out the old tech isn't just a matter of swapping a plastic tower under a desk.
We got it all.
You might literally be taking down an entire automated assembly line just to upgrade a single video output.
Precisely. The downtime alone could cost hundreds of thousands of dollars an hour. In that context, ripping out deeply embedded legacy tech is drastically more expensive than a $2,000 converter.
That makes total sense now.
Right. This set, which includes the converter and a specialized receiver, acts as a heavy-duty industrial Band-Aid. And because it is meant for those high-stakes commercial environments, it is supported by a 3-year warranty to ensure true commercial reliability.
So you aren't just buying an adapter.
No, you are buying guaranteed uptime. That is what the $2,000 pays for.
So what does this all mean? It means that the world of high-end AV isn't just about flashy screens and the latest consumer gadgets. It is actually about building robust bridges between outdated legacy systems and modern displays.
Absolutely. True progress isn't always about replacing the old. Often, it is about seamlessly and securely integrating it with the new.
Which leaves you with a final thought to mull over today. As our technology evolves faster and faster, how much of our cutting-edge modern infrastructure is secretly being held together by expensive invisible adapters constantly translating the past for the future?